Hey, how's it going? I just missed another bus that was here. You know how I caught another one earlier this morning. I just saw the Super Trooper 5s, and they're really legitimate, movie actually. All right, I don't need to get the own sickle, but Rowdy, all right. Oh my god, oh my god. So to be real, 100%, okay. This was obviously severely immature. How I knew to do the whole temptation, and shit. I mean, it was half embarrassing, but still, there's nothing more embarrassing than what you thought popped out. All right. So, talking about future trunks, something to stay in, like a snake. Not hinting to anything towards anything. But to be 100% honest with you, this was not good. It's not good at all. All right. Now that's real. Now another thing's real. That's how I play you. But the truth, of the matter. All right, is when this shit fucking stank. I mean, it fucking stank. All right. You don't understand something. I knew how to master upper 100%. I'm gonna make a video later on about how I chose acid gear again on purpose. All right. This used to be very self-explanatory. All right. Because I actually came at her. There was a moment with the Laffy Taffy when she tested me, saying, "Do you want another one?" After I told the stupid lesbian cop I got the main focus. She literally physically drove it out of her drawer, fucking made her say something. And she's like, "No, we're going there." After I know you trip that Samurai Jack, I'm doing the whole Chris round. But still, it's a bigger meaning to that, all right? The biggest meaning, literally, is that when I got all the points, right, this style's gonna get all the points, okay? But there's something in the mainframe, okay? Literally, I wasn't scared of her in the beginning because of the whole mid-tier temptation and the volume explanation that I was waiting for to purposely fool her. The only problem is, every action has a reaction. I was strong, right? You didn't validate any of my hood nigga. Literally saw I was left with autism on paper. But outside of that, when I did something multi-dimensional, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Their words don't get to me 100% because I learned the whole Chris round. So what happened is they entered the purple guy, who I say multiple videos is only a 4, who can't do anything. The side revelation was he had a stronger girl. The overall card, Biggie Smalls Nezuko. Literally, all his characters became solid all because he fucking listened. And your fucking dumbass isn't recognized because you don't want to do something full force, alright? Here's what happens, literally. A gangster wants cake. A gangster wants cake after he see this shit with my build, right? So I take the cake away. And so I'm like, you know what? Cake is new in this situation between me and my mom? Not a lot. Alright? Literally, guess what ended up happening? Ooh, and guess what was guaranteed for 2 years? Ooh! Literally didn't understand it. At the group home, literally I had a shit with Jessica Lily while I shopped for her at IHOP. And so Lily said, "The past is heavy, you make your anime." So he had all that shit. Literally, earlier before the shit came in my room, literally she was like, "Watch it with Lamaya. I want you to watch Cooler. That wasn't Cooler with Lamaya." That ended up spanking her ass. And it goes to that to, who are you talking to? I couldn't believe she had Axl Rose because I had real music on the fucking radio. Ignoring me is like ignoring the OG, ignoring Felipe, ignoring Joe, Lily. Because the truth of it is, Lily, our concrete got all the hoes, 1 year for life. Not just Lily on the inside, Lily, but for life, alright? Lily, what ends up happening down loud, I know that whole fucking down lane. And one thing I never told you, Lily, if I was never right, then how come I got my way with Chris in Oakland? Alright, Lily, why did I get my way, Lily, and street nigga shit when my family told me to be civil? Alright? Lily, now think about it, alright? You need to understand something, because what you ran into is the standard. When you had me going to the purple guy, the piece with the horns that isn't strong, all right? Literally, all the way back then, all right? When all this shit was established, literally, by the way, in the studio, I chose no characters. So I chose to come out Uncle Tommy Bear, all right? Literally, because what I could do. What did I do? Literally, when I got my way, where I recognized the oomph I got from, niggas in the hood, was outweighing my family. That's a factual champ paper. If you're a screamer, literally, if you get stabbed in the butt, literally, if you're on that shit, literally, then you're a higher level of popularity because it don't mean your family, but you don't mean more than your family, all right? Literally, that's why, my family told you to pick your words wisely, all right? It's not like that. Literally, when they're about age, they're over $1 trillion in debt, over and over again, all right? Again, you ignore Reese. That's all they fucking do. I read a book, literally, I go further, into time, and you ignore Reese, all right? It's the stupidest shit in the whole wide world, all right? And, the crazy part about it is that, in all actuality, okay? Literally, I knew how to hit the shit side by side. But what we're fucking stuck in, literally, is a Fairly Odd Parents movie, literally. So don't think about Terrence Song in any way, shape, or form. But it's true, all right? Literally, you guys have been broken down like Gara, for the past few years, so you don't want to admit to something big, all right? Now, when it comes down to it, really, really understand that literally it was logic, without logic being flipped, which is why I had so much trouble. But in actuality, all right, the truth of the matter, okay, is that, I couldn't take it. I couldn't take, the shit, all right? I recognized something from afar, I couldn't come down to it, all right? And, where it comes down to literally the basics of the bare minimum, all right? Back when I first did the thing real, back when I did the things I should have got paid, I didn't get paid. Now that's my mentality. But I didn't tell you recently. If I'm actually in the school in a couple of days, I'll tell you. I can't tell you, right now because it's too. All right. So what's been happening this year is that the Warriors have been going back and forth because I've been right lately because of my moral right now. So that's just a secret. If you really want to go there, a gang. Lately, when I was by myself, I recognized all your tricks. I recognized we're getting our hoes like Amy Aolati does versus just seeing Daniela. I recognize that I'm the only, person on this left this earth, and while I listen to Young Kirk, I'm out here, it goes, I'm out here, I'm out here, I'm out here, I'm out. Amazing 24/7, okay? Literally, it's stupid as fuck, okay? Literally, that's what you don't understand, right? You see that In-N-Out burger right there? That's the shit where I used to beg my boy Robert Russo, all right? I already explained that they're trapped their cartoon, literally. When they leave themselves open, literally, to fuck me, literally, when they go in there and say it's time, literally saying the same thing over and over again with the oxymoron that they're not fucking me, that's a cartoon, okay? Literally, that's just one of them, all right? You pay attention to that more than the videos that I actually edited on my channel. This is what makes the gang say imbecile, all right? Now, where it came to, living my life and shit like that. When I sang that shit with Kogi Osley and I went down that fucking train, I was already in the down. The black guy from Fairy Tales in my head saying, you did good, literally. And then I compared it to Axel Abby Karaoke by Amy Lee instantly. And then you give me oomph for emotional support. Well, guess what happened where I got the oomph? Guess what they labeled me at Family? And guess what I said to Uncle Tommy? Literally, and now the fucking ice cream was looking clean instead of being childish because of your fucking philosophy. I don't care if you have money. I care if you have cake left over. It's true. Literally, what you did was you called out my cake while I took it away. Purposely to show you literally what on top of something is, Mr. MF Doom, and I don't feel like it, but it's been a long time, fucking somebody could have stole my drink, but no, nobody stole my drink. That's why I'm trying to tell you about society, literally. And then you hear fucking voices, you fucking hear people creep up to you after they know that you labeled you with that shit, literally, with a street smart strategy. Here's what I've been knowing about the past fucking 3 years. Literally, the people on top of the roof are making the pussy wet just like me, and they're not literally, going full force, and they're waiting for, my mental condition to collapse. What ends up happening is I called out all the shit that they can't move forward. So guess what? Because you can't move forward, nobody can pay my Verizon wireless bill. Literally, guess what happened just now? Well, or some fucking Jollibee. I double check my Bob that had money at the end of the month after contemplating those video games. Why I win the game of development every single time, motherfucker, but you do the same fucking shit. I'm like, well, all these fucking side characters and shit like that. That girl wore a fucking bump for a movie. Literally, is making more logic to you because it's being street smart, controlling the police instead of actually turning herself in. Literally, all the way to the fucking point. Literally, with that logic isn't good, but the little speck in the star is, all right? Now, when it comes down to it, all right? Literally, I don't lose this video high by disability. I've been failing to say the multiple videos. When it comes to moderate, by the way, gangster, with the moon base I already run, but they don't let me use it. They put me in a straight smart situation where I can't talk shit, literally, when you're trying to hit me with a gunplay and I can't use my moon base. I'm like, fuck you, literally. So me talking about that, so, that doesn't have that, literally, and that's literally the effect that's been happening. And you know what scientists do? Scientists rely on you when they say just autism on paper, motherfucker, literally. And my mom was saying, oh, he only has his money from his SSI, but I'm supposed to be a trainer. This is a big fucking video. It's supposed to be more calm, more elaborate, more in my room, but I missed the fucking bus recently, literally. And like I said, that's not the game at all. That's why you're immature, literally. And fucking thousands, literally. And I talk to lesbian cops every single day. Literally, you just thought you were getting over me when I had an accent. All right, I'm done. You treat me the same when I have an accent. Literally, that was the accent then. Literally, you hit me work hard. Literally, you don't let me see my subs. You this is that. And now the accent talking to me one-on-one, the fucking Karapika, my imaginary friend, literally saying, I just don't want you to get social validation. I want you to literally have a YouTube channel to be excusing something after I nail you for a little criminal crime. I'm like, fuck you, for real.